struggles, the up and downs you went through last year. I know this got to be refreshing and rewarding for all the hard work you put into what you accomplished so far this season.
It definitely is. Just to see it pay off and just, see the ball go in the bucket and just, stuff I've been working on pay off. I mean, it's a blessing for me. Because I just been in the gym, my motto is always just get better no matter what. I feel like I've done that, year in and year out, not just in the league, but, college, high school, and even before that. So I just understand that getting better is the best thing for me.
Last year, you guys had problems closing out quarters, especially at the end of games. 2 games in a row, you guys closed out quarter. How well is that going forward?
It just shows our growth and it shows our execution. We understand how important, closing quarters are, and we understand, every possession matters, especially, little ones like that. So not trying to give away those and just keep fighting and, keep sticking to our principles.
All right, Evan.
D'Anthony, just curious, you mentioned the growth and execution, but just do you think you guys also learned too just from coming up short before last year where, you guys lost these kind of games? So did you guys just kind of learn from those as well?
Definitely. We learn from, wins and losses. We're not perfect. We understand that, but, we can strive to be, closest thing to it. So just understanding where, we lack that on offense and defense and, just fouls and little stuff we got to pick up on. I think we're doing a great job at it right now. We just got to keep doing it and keep pushing.
And it's early, obviously, but just, again, facing a team that made the playoffs last year, is it too early to make a statement or just kind of showing that you guys are more confident now, regardless of who's on the court against you?
I think regardless who on the court, we're going to come out and do us. Even in preseason, coming out with that energy, coming out with that fight and that swagger. So we just want that to carry over to the regular season. I felt like we've been doing it. It's just, so happy we saw the Clippers early, but that type of stuff don't really matter to us.
All right, we're going to go to Drew.
D'Anthony, what was the team reaction when Jaren hit that 3 late? And were you especially happy for him given, the extension stuff and coming back from the injury last year? And to that moment, I'm sure felt pretty good for him.
That's something we know, Jaren can do. We understand he can shoot the ball and, him out there is a huge threat. And here he goes too. So yeah, I know he happy to be back. He happy to be out there with his dogs. And we love him out there. So, it's a win-win situation. So we're doing great with him.
All right, great. Well, Jaren's here, so we're going to.
Yes, sir.
All right, good, Terry.
What's up, Jaren?
Yeah.
Last year, you guys, weren't good at closing out quarters and closing out games. This year, 2 games, we were able to close out. What did that say to the growth of this team? I know it's a short sample size, but what it says about the growth of this team?
It's just huge because, it's the same sort of guys. We've been playing with each other for a minute now. So for us to get over that, I think a couple of years ago, we tight games, sometimes it'll be back and forth and we'll lose those sometimes. But, it's just the first 2 games of the season. Ain't nothing to get too high or low about. But to close out this one was good, especially on the road.
You guys fell down early, but you slowly ticked away. Next thing you know, you guys up big by 16. That's another sign of growth too, not being able to fall down by 30 and have to dig out the hole early on. So you allowed
30.
I'm talking about you. It's easy to get down 30 in this league.
Yeah.
Plus go 30. You allowed 32 in the first quarter last game, 35 this game. Then y'all slowly got better defensively as well going on. How did your defense just improve over the course of that time?
Just woke up a little bit. Early on they were aggressive. They hit a lot of threes. We called a timeout, regroup, and just started chipping away at it. We were probably down like 8 or 10. Paul was hitting shots. So, you weather the storm, you play your good defense, you do what the game plan is, and you find yourself back in the game. And then, when we start hitting shots, then we go up. So it's a game of runs.
All right, we're going to Drew.
Jaren, walk us through the feeling after you hit that three late, and is it especially rewarding, getting to do it early in the season after you put in all that offseason work?
For sure. I mean, working on balance all season for these types of, or all summer for these types of moments, it was good. Hit a shot like that and you just hear the crowd just feel sick, and it's a good feeling. Timeout, all that.
All right, we'll go to Joe.
Sorry about that. Hey, Jaren. Obviously, you and Ja continue to work on your chemistry. It's been written about, talked about here, there, everywhere. When you make that kind of play with Ja in particular, as the season carries on, the fact that you guys haven't had as many live opportunities in NBA games to play together, how valuable is that experience in those moments, as those things continue to grow, as you guys get better?
Every game is important with us. I'm sorry. I'm really bad today. I'm really bad today. But you kind of hit it. You kind of nailed it. Every game we get to play together is good experience for us. I don't know. It's fun playing with him, man. That's it.
Last question, we'll go to Evan.
Jaren, kind of going back, LA's been kind of a weird place for you. This is where you got hurt in 2020. This is where you came back last season. I don't know if that was on your mind at all for that, but does it kind of feel weird that this city has kind of been a weird place for you to have these kind of moments? And then today you have obviously this moment.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I thought about it in my hotel room, because when I came back, it was basically the same room, when the day I came back to play was here. So, I don't know, man. LA is a good place to play, though. I don't feel bad playing here. I kind of enjoy it. Things happen for a reason. I'm here now, so it's all goody.
All right, thanks, Jaren. Thanks, everyone.
What are we doing? This? Ooh.